Shofu here bringing you a battle with the infamous Blue, and he leads with Dan Moran, and if I do remember correctly, Dan Moran once told me,
next time you meet a nigga like me, kill him, cause there ain't another nigga like me.
So I'm going to follow Dan Moran's wise instructions and kill the imposter, because that's not the real Dan Moran. The real Dan Moran is my right hand man, and the real Dan Moran is on my team. But anyway, I kill him with the my Frohawk, and he's gonna send out Narrated now. So I gotta switch the fuck out of here, and I'm gonna go to a Mexican, even though this isn't Mexican. It's a freaking fan, and Americans use fans, so I don't know what I'm talking about. He was for Dragon Dance. I actually expected him to switch out, so I go for the Shadow Ball because I didn't want to go for the Will-O-Wisp, and it's a good thing I didn't go for the Will-O-Wisp because he used Taunt. And I think he misclicks here and he uses Dragon Dance again, and I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt because him using Dragon Dance again by mistake is a personal problem for him, and I'm just gonna kill him with a Thunderbolt. So yeah, his Gyarados is gonna go down, and we're off to a good start. It's 6-4. He's gonna send out a Pop-Tart, and I don't have a toaster, so I'm gonna send out my penis, and that made no type of logical sense at all. But he's gonna go for a Fire Blast like I thought he would, and it's not gonna do very much, but it still does quite a bit. Now I'm just gonna go for the Taunt, expecting him to switch into something that can, you know, Leech Seed or Paralyze or Roar me out. So I just go straight for the Taunt, knowing he would switch. And now I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna go to my Heatran, expecting him to go for a Grass move or switch out, and he switches out and he goes to a Jirachi, so that's perfect. So he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt, and I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks here because I thought he would U-turn or something. And now I know that if he has a Heatran, he's gonna go into it now, and obviously he has a Heatran because I saw it earlier, and I go for the Earth Power, predicting it to come in. But of course he has a freaking Shucka Berry, and that's gonna render my Earth Power pretty damn useless. Just kidding, that's a lot. But staying in, just trying to win the speed tie, but he wins the speed tie, and he's gonna be able to take out my Heatran because I do not have Shucka Berry in this thing. It has a secret item which you will probably see later in the future. Anyway, I sent out the real Dan Moran. Will the real Dan Moran please stand up? Anyway, he uses Earth Power. I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance, and obviously I can take another Earth Power, so I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance again. And now I'm faster than all of his Pokemon, no matter what they are. Yeah. He goes for another Earth Power, leave with 70. I'm just gonna go for the Crunch, I think. Yeah, go for the Crunch just to take out the freaking doo-doo over there. He's gonna send out his Jirachi now, and this is where Earthquake or Fire Punch would have came in nicely because I don't have either, and either one would have definitely one-hit KO'd this Jirachi. But since I don't, I have to use Crunch, and Crunch is not going to be enough to kill it. But Dan Moran still did a good job. Yep. He's gonna just kill me with an Iron Head though, and the real Dan Moran has fainted. So now I'm just gonna set up my Mexican fan, and I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball, but he's gonna go for the Iron Head to get the flinch, which is not cool, by the way. And yeah, so I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball again. He's gonna go for a Thunderbolt for some strange reason, probably trying to get a Parallax or expecting me to switch out or something. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I'm just gonna go for the Shadow Ball and take him out. He's gonna send in a Jolteon now. Named Mountain D, whatever that means. Mountain Dew? Oh shit. Anyway, he's gonna go for the Thunderbolt, over predicting again. And I'm just gonna stay in and go for the Shadow Ball. But seeing how much his Thunderbolt did, and also seeing that he didn't take any Life Orb recoil, I can definitely presume that he's Choice Specs. So that's going to give me the ultimate chance to bring in Clefable King for the win. And I bring in Clefable King knowing that he's specs and knowing that I can resist Thunderbolt. And now I'm going to expect his Celebi to switch in, seeing as how he can't really do anything to me. So I'm going to go for the Toxic. And my plan works perfectly because he sent out his Celebi and I go straight for the Toxic. And now, just to try and stall the Celebi out, I'm going to go for the Taunt so he can't Leech Seed or recover. So Gliscor can pretty much stall this Celebi out until it dies. So I'm going to go for the Taunt. He's going to go for a Leech Seed, but he can't. And now that I know he can't do anything to me, I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake, expecting him to switch back into his Jolteon. And what do you know? He does just that, and I'm gonna get a free kill on his Jolteon because it was pretty damn obvious that he was gonna switch out. So Clefable King's doing work, but Clefable King's not as much of a boss as freaking Dan Moran. It's impossible. But yeah, he sends out his Sprite because he likes soda, and I'm gonna go for the taunt just in case he decides to use Leaf Seed or anything. But he goes straight for the energy ball. You know, it's all good. It's all gravy. And it doesn't do very much. It does a little bit over a quart, well, obviously, but it does like a third, not even 25%. That's a quart. Never mind, I'm not making sense now. But I'm gonna go for the toxic now, and then I'm going to, what am I gonna do here? I think I switch out to my Gyarados. Just for energy ball, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. Sorry. I'm pretty sure I switch out to Gyarados now, yep, because Gyarados has Bounce, and he has Pingus, and Energy Ball is not going to do jack, but he is going to get a special defense drop if I do remember correctly. Yeah! So yeah, I'm just going to go for the Bounce, and the Bounce is definitely going to take that Celebi out, if the Sandstorm would hurry the hell up. Thank you. So yeah, bounce up, yeah. That should be a good game because bounce is a stab and all that and whatnot. So good game, TheInFamousBlue. Go sub him, guys. He's pretty cool. Obviously I'm cool too, so sub me, all that good stuff. Deuces, bye.